So, like I said, you know, the phone was fun to die, and when it died, I would, go to another phone. This one's more blurry because it's super cracked. So, Trip, this is for you, okay? I remember the card was speaking of, self-reliance. So I feel like your energy is like in a cold kind of separation from somebody that you want, a soulmate, and I feel like you're calling a soulmate and you're attracting, new love to you, but with the past life relationship being here and the release your ex trip being here, you really have to take the time to get to know yourself, so that you become the one to turn to. The new boo is you. You got to take time to get to know yourself, all right, Trip? So, bottom of the deck, you have to learn from the deception, Trip, poly Trip, from the past, because I just say poly, but I seen 3 with that. So I feel like maybe that energy puts you in a third party situation that you really have to pay attention to how you feel with anybody moving forward, even if it's a friendship, even if it's a job. That situation taught you how to read people that come to scam you. I love you, but they really don't have no love for you. They don't have your best interests at heart. So, when it comes to a soulmate, I want you to be aware that soulmates doesn't mean it has to be a partner that you share your bed with. A soulmate can be a friend, and you don't want to have friends taking advantage of you. You don't want them to be taking advantage of you. A soulmate can be your boss. You don't want your boss to be taking advantage of you. If anything, Trip, you have to know that you have so much energy that you can work for yourself. Okay? You have so much energy that you can work for yourself. So this is how as good as it's going to get on this one, beloved. You have enough energy that you can do for yourself. All right, Trip? So, yeah, it can be your soulmate, but if you don't become your ultimate love, through self-love and respecting yourself and having enough discipline with yourself to like have self-reliance to just be by yourself, Trip, you're going to keep repeating the cycle that you already graduated from, because you have the information, you have gathered the feeling, because feelings help us get through things, not a feeling where you like rushing things, but a feeling like, hey, I remember this feeling. It doesn't feel good. I'm going to listen to myself. And in doing so, that's how spirit gives you like ultimate bliss. All right, beloved. So I want to pull some like affirmations for you, Trip. All right. Thank you for blessing my Cash App. So, Trip. Yeah, there you go. So spirit is telling you to trust the process and to have perseverance and to celebrate. The things that we want in life, beloved, most of the time we lose it because we feel like we don't deserve it, and or we get in the way of the manifestation literally happening because we don't trust the process and we don't celebrate now as if it's already here. Like, let me make it an example. I celebrate now for being a mother, although the children aren't here. I celebrate now for being in a happy relationship, even though I had a divorce. I celebrate now as if it already happened, and so mote it be. Ashe Aibobo. You feel me? I celebrate my entirety as I am right now. I celebrate, the newness and the bliss for what it is right now, even if it's not here, because I am aware that when I stay in high vibrations, when I have positive intentions, like in the midst of what I was going through, I was always affirming that I am safe. I always affirm that I am safe, even if the environment that I was in wasn't safe, and the term that I can throw out there for you to overstand and understand is fake it till you make it. You feel me? I wasn't safe, but now I am. And I still continue to affirm that I am safe. And I still continue to rejoice, because in the midst of difficulties, I was still dancing. I was still chanting. I was still, going online and finding things that make me feel good. And if I had to, get off Facebook to feel good, I did that. If I, had to stay away from my family to feel good, I did that. If I had to not, talk to certain masculines that, I was aware my energy was lusting for, because I was coming from a codependent place, not only did certain energies mirror things back to me to get me like, bitch, we ain't doing that, I asked for those things and I prayed for those things, and I manifested those things, Tough love is good love, Love and light's not supposed to be blissful all the time. Sometimes love is supposed to hurt you, but it's true love, because true love won't, put a pacifier on things. True love won't, oh, everything's okay when it's not okay. True love is gonna like let you know it's not okay, people that love you, if they see you going astray, they're gonna be like, look, bitch, I feel like, from my experience, because experience teaches, experiences give you perspective and knowledge. If somebody that's been there, done that, be like, hey, sis, I don't think that's the right, way, let me shine some light, but you have to come from a place where you're like, I'm not going to be ignorant. I'm not going to act like I know it all. And I'm going to open myself to love so that I can receive love, because how the universe teaches you is through friendship, through relationship, through situationships. And you got to be open to that. So, Trip, I want to read all of these cards verbatim for you, okay? I invent creative solutions to every problem. Think of yourself as an inventor or artist, Trip. Both confront the unknown with faith in their creative abilities to guide them to truth and beauty. Okay, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. You are the beholder. You are the querent. You are the subject. You are the one that needed this reading and or this confirmation. So we're going to give it to you. All right? We're going to give it to you. All right? So that was like the first thing. I'm trying to make this phone work because this phone is cracked. Okay? So make your life a work of art and your art a work of life. So when you want something in life, you got to take your energy off of it, because when you focus your energy so much so on it, it will not come because you're trying to control it. Yes, we are gods. Yes, we are goddesses and things like that. But we have to understand that divine, play is at play for anything we want in our life. And we have to let go and trust spirit, that spirit knows what is best for us. And when you trust in spirit, that is literally trusting in your intuition. That's literally trusting in your ancestors. Like, hey, I took the time to understand what I don't want, and I thank you. And I'm grateful for the, past relationship that really lit my ass up. Sometimes we have to go through trauma for our soul to find light. And when we go through trauma, we have to find a way out, because that's just how human behavior is. That's how human, tendencies are, so trauma, for the most part, for anybody that, perceives to be, the black sheep of the family, Trip, you are. I'm not gonna say that you're not. There's things that you understand that your family members don't understand, and you gotta be okay with that. Okay? You have to be okay with that. I was burning sage and Palo Santos earlier, so I cracked the windows. Since I'm not burning those things now, I shut it because, there's some young folk out there, and I don't want them to disrupt my energy, because we doing readings. So, trust the process, invent creative solutions, for every problem. You are a god and you are a goddess because you know, before you became this soul in this body that you're in, this meat suit that you're in, you literally said, I'm going to pick this family and they're going to disrespect me. I'm going to pick these friends. They're going to disrespect me. They're not going to believe in me. And, you know, that's the process that I'm going to go through to find my way through the darkness, you know, that I set myself up to go through, you know, for you to find that light. You feel me? So perseverance, okay? So you persevere, like you keep going ahead. Like, you know, I know how to say that stuff in like Creole, but you know, I have to use that Mercury energy, that wind energy, that Oya energy to make it, you know, find a way to, you know, through thought, to make it words that you can understand, you know, and words that, you know, my nieces and nephews, like, you know, when they find my lives, like, they can understand, you know. I keep going even amid difficulties. Trip. Perseverance is the secret of all successful people. Without it, ambition, talent, even genius, and lack, you know, of, you know, respect for yourself and luck are not enough to get you where you want to go in life. All healing techniques require patience and perseverance, you know. And then moving forward, you need to celebrate. You have to celebrate. Ring the alarm, spirit. You have to celebrate. I celebrate each day and every day. Celebration, like ritual, connects us to the forces within ourselves and in our world that aid and sustain us. When we rejoice, urgent feelings can give us the, you know, energy to rise like bubbles against all limitations. And one of the fairies was saying rising above your situations, you know. So when we rejoice, argent feelings can give us the energy to rise like bubbles above all limitations, whether real or imagined. Sometimes when we keep, you know, going in the past and thinking negative thoughts, we're really manifesting illusions that are not real for us. You know, that's where, you know, affirming, even though you don't believe, it works, you know. But you have to believe, because you are that God, you are that goddess. You give power to that thought. You know, sometimes we get ideas, we get thoughts, you know. If we write it down, that propels us to like manifest it on purpose, because writing is spelling. When we speak these things into existence, you know, it can be negative, it can be positive. We're speaking those things into existence. You feel me? So, beloved, celebrate the goodness and mercy that you deserve right now. You know, celebrate it, even if it's not in your immediate future or in, you know, happening right now, because right now is a very powerful time. So trust the process, persevere, and celebrate. All right, Trip? Okay, so the only thing that's going on for you right now is you're growing. Okay, so enjoy every day as an opportunity to grow. With each great rise, it's a grand rise, it's a new beginning for you to be the one to turn to, because at the end of the day, the new boo to turn to is always you. At, you know, the break of dawn in the early morning, or when you lay yourself to sleep, it's always you. So if anything, you're the only one that can block you. You're the only one that can save you. You're the only one that can be an advocate to you. So grow, okay? Just as a grain of sand wraps itself in successive layers of material born of the oyster until it becomes a precious pearl, we attain emotional intelligence when irritations are seen as opportunities to grow. You know, sometimes it's the things that irk us. Sometimes it's the people that gets on our last motherfucking nerves that are the catalysts. They're the ones that help us, you know, move forward, because we needed that hurt. We needed that experience and or trauma to take place so that we can gravitate towards the light, so that you can stand in your higher self, in your higher power, you know, because there's nothing wrong about connecting to your lower self, because that's what makes you wholesome. That's what makes you one. And when you're wholesome, that's when you're like, I don't care about a divine counterpart. The divine counterpart comes with ease. It doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be toxic. it doesn't need you to explain yourself for who you are and or what you like, because who is equally yoked to you comes to you when you realize and you take the initiative to become equally yoked within yourself. So trust thyself, okay? Trust thyself. That's what we trying to say all in all. Trust thyself, do for thyself, and that makes you more romantically attractive, and that also helps you to be the change that your youngins need to see, because they do need leaders. When they're not of age, they literally mimic what the elders are doing around them. So you don't want to regurgitate things that narcissistic people did to you, that you're still having bitterness in your heart for, because that's something that I'm working on as well. I am not, the negativity that was around me. That was just an example that shows me what I'm capable of being, that I have the opportunity to change and make better for myself. And in doing so, I'm changing and making things better for the collective, because everything, has to do with me. If things aren't going right when it comes to government or anything like that, that means I need to check something that I'm not governing within myself. So that spirit at the end of the day, fix everything for us on the behalf of us all. So the only way that I know, that I feel that I can make things better for America, is to continue to push, people through Orelian self-love, through Moonkiss Exchange, through my Chiron, through my Venus in Sagittarius, through my Moon in Libra, through my Sun in Scorpio, through my energy, through Moia, through 13, through 3, through all real numbers, through all colors of the spectrum, is to just be who I am, so that you have enough, in you to realize that you can, be who you are, and use these outlets, these platforms that we have online, to be the change for others to see. All right, beloved, I love you to the moon and back. And what gives me joy is for you to love yourself first. All right, beloved, because at the end of the day, before I direct you to your ancestors, I must, direct you back to yourself. And in doing so, you'll have the, there's a word, you'll have, that telepathic energy to communicate with energies outside of yourself that you cannot see, and believe in what they're saying, so that you can speak, your truth, to help other peoples, especially help the ones in your household ascend as you ascend. All right, beloved? So celebrate each day, all right, like a ritual. Rituals doesn't have to be like candles. Rituals are showers, because we do that every day. Rituals are like, I gotta get up to go to work. That's a ritual. The journey that you take to go to work, because we're humans. It's in our nature to be comfortable. So we might have like one path to work, and that's what we stick to, or we have one source of income, that's what we stick to. These are all rituals when you do it with repetition. You do it today, you do it tomorrow, you do it every week, you do it every month, you do it every year, but sometimes, spirit is called divine intervention. It fucks shit up so that you can find a new approach. And when you find a new approach, you get a new perspective, you get a new outcome, you get a new beginning. And that's what I call 1111. Not only is 1111, looking yourself in the mirror and trusting yourself and loving yourself and loving your scars. Like Sarah said, scars are beauty. They're beautiful. You feel me? You trust yourself, you the one to turn to. I am the one. My reflection is the one. I am that I am, because I am the universe. I am all things, as are you. I don't really matter unless you matter, and with God is Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is not leaving this realm until everybody's heart space have love for themselves. When everybody have love for themselves, beloved, we don't need to worry about the illusion that they're portraying about breaking into no freaking house. You feel me? We don't need a president. We don't need, governors. We don't need anything, because many, many moons ago, our ancestors didn't have that. You know, everybody, you know, my bond was my word. You know, my bond was my word. I didn't need policing because we respected each other. I'm not gonna break into your home to steal your shit. You know, if you need something from me, you know, hey, I sell jelly out the jar. You know what you got? Hey, I got some mangoes. You feel me? We barter, you know. I need my fence to be fixed. Can you fence my area? Yeah, sure, what you got? I'll give you a cow for that. You know, that's how we did things. There was values and morals, you know. This life is very, very deep, you know. I really hope that everybody can hear what I'm saying because I'm not too happy that the phone died, but I literally ran the whole battery and then some. And, you know, that's what we're gonna do. You know, so love yourself, you know, manifest love by loving yourself and, you know, loving all aspect of yourself, even the lower parts of yourself, because a lot of you know, healers online won't tell you that. They'll push self-love because, you know, it's like oh, it's the new trend. But no, it's not a new trend. You know, we just weren't aware of that before because we were repeating cycles that we did not ask questions about. We were just doing what our parents was doing and what their parents was doing and things like that. But this generation, this is a grand awakening, and it's an awakening to truth. We didn't do that. The universe did that by these times being in Aquarius. So people that choose to continue to believe a certain thing, you're just going to continue to, like, you know, spiral down, and that's okay. We need balance in this world. Some people spiral up, some people spiral down. Some people spiral down and then they spiral up. Some people spiral down and spiral down. You know, up, down. It's human nature, you know, and everybody has free will. So everybody gonna do what they want to do and then some or whatever. But I direct people to dance if you don't know what to do. I direct people to go to their ancestors if you don't know what to do. Because as long as you have blood flowing and as long as you can breathe this blissful as prana anywhere and everywhere, you know, Americans, we're fortunate to have ACs and things like that, but we have indigenous people that don't have that and they live, you know, out there for real, and things like that. And both things are okay. Both things are okay, all right? So you want to grow, enjoy every day as an opportunity to grow. And Spirit's going to continue to, like, you know, give you what you get as long as you take the initiative to step forward, step forward, step forward, step forward, step forward, all right, beloved? So just like a grain of sand wraps itself in successive layers, that grain of sand, you know, through trusting the process, it becomes a pearl, you know, and pearls are very, very valuable. You know, they're very, very, very valuable. And it goes through a process to become a pearl. You know, just like a diamond. Diamonds go through a process for them to shine. You know, getting crystals, you have to go through a process and you have to have patience and you have to dig. You have to go through things. You might have to soak it before you can find the beauty in it. All right, beloved. So Trip, thank you for, you know, blessing my Cash App and then some. All right, beloved. So that's the message. And because this is public, this message not only resonates with me, it resonates with everyone else. All right, beloved. All righty. Simultaneously, Latoya, I'm doing like the readings that I do see on Cash App, and I'm doing readings like, you know, whatever I do see until my phones die. Right now I'm like in rotation. I'm charging the other one while this one is doing what it does until it goes down, because Spirit literally said, like, you know, I gotta get online. So that's what I did. Okay, so that's what I did. And the people that, you know, gave me money, and I'm not directly calling your name, that energy hit. So whatever I'm running my mouth about, beloved, it's still your message. But, you know, for me, I would like to, like, say, hey, this is your message because you did send me some dollars. But I'm very sensitive to energy. The energy exchange already happens, and, you know, we don't see it, but when I speak, you'll hear it and you'll feel it, you know. So it's not like I'm skipping anybody. You know, I run my mouth on purpose. You know, I run my mouth on purpose, and I'm very, very aware of what I am doing, you know. So, but at the end of the day, I am still a human. You know, I still like to be like, okay, you know, Sandra, that was your reading, you know. Tamia, this was your reading, you know. Like, I like to call people like, hey, this your reading, because I want to. I don't have to. I want to acknowledge that I got it. You know, here's your message. But when the energy hits, it hits. It serves everybody because it's publicly. But like, you know, I like to be fair. You know, my moon is in Libra, so I love balance. You know, I like things to be fair. My moon is in Libra, so you know, that was your message, all right, beloved. So, all right, Trip, that's you. I'm feeling everything you're saying. I'm so happy and grateful. I'm so happy and grateful. I'm so happy and grateful. Sometimes, I would say, because I used to say things are hard, but because of Baba, I kind of, you know, as a Gemini, as issue, you know, Baba, you know, shines light on things that I say that I can perfect it. So I don't say things are hard anymore. I say things are challenging. You know, sometimes, you know, as a healer, you know, because healing, there's so much things that I can put into that spectrum. You know, the name that I chose, Moonkiss Exchange, is it's not really just about anything because I have intentions for other things. Moonkiss Exchange can be about anything. I can talk about anything and everything because everything revolves under the moon. Sun Kiss Exchange, you know, Sun in Scorpio. Moon Kiss Exchange, Moon in Libra. When I break it down as per energy, Sun Kiss for my sun, the masculine, you know, and that's more logic and discernment. Moon Kiss Exchange is more feelings, you know, and having empathy and sympathy and things like that, you know, and not coming from a place where my emotions are all over the place, but more balanced. So that's how I, you know, integrate the sun and the moon, and I call it Ori, lion. You know, sometimes I'll, you know, post pictures in the past to show like a Ori gorilla, you know, Ori lion, because at the end of the day, the mightiest, you know, beast and or animals in any paradise or any jungle is the lion and the gorilla, you know. And when it comes to Gede, we know with that fiery energy that I do have from Haiti, and you know, when it comes, you know, from flowing like the Niger River and my beauty, and you know, breaking up Mercury energy, and you know, me being a psychic and my number being 9 and life path being 1, those are all Oya, that's Yemoja, that's, you know, Oshun and things like that, because it's one thing for people to say I'm beautiful, but, you know, for me to be aware of that and look at my reflection and say I am beautiful, and I do acknowledge promiscuous ways because energy shifts, you know. Oshun is more promiscuous than Yemoja, and that's a fact, you know. Yemoja will cover up, you know. Oshun gonna show some skin, and she gonna put some honey on your lips so that you can remember. And she's very, very emotional at times, you know. Queen of Cups, I have a lot of water energy, you know. I'm a Scorpio, I'm a fixed sign, so I study myself and I get to know myself, and in doing so it helps me get to know you and read you better, you know. So it's like, yeah, you put the money in my Cash App and things like that, and you'd be like, well, she skipped me, but I literally give you a reading through the collective, you know. You have to have ears to hear it. You have to have, you know, a heart to feel it, you know, because I don't skip people. I don't skip people, but it's in my nature, you know, it's in my nature as Jelaine to be fair with my moon in Libra, okay? So that was the message. So let me see. Oh, Guinevere, that was my sis. She's no longer here. She transitioned. I want to share something. Sometimes I'm the bearer of bad news, and sometimes I pull the death card, and it's not a death, rebirth, transformation. Sometimes it's death, you know. So I trust myself and I'm very good at what I do, but sometimes it breaks my heart because every message is not gonna be a happy message, and sometimes I literally check out because all readings are not positive. There's balance, and I have to be fair. At times I'm literally the person that when you're at the crossroad of your life, I'm like right there to help you. And sometimes it's left can be bad or right can be bad, vice versa. And sometimes I'm a human. There's some things that I don't want to say, but I have to say, and it breaks my heart. Is the message and the cards don't mean the same thing for everybody. And a lot of people don't understand how much work and energy it takes to be real, because I'm not here for your dollar. I'm here to help and to be of service. Your dollar is just a blissful blessing for me. But at times, it gets really heavy, and at times it gets really, really lonesome. And at times I got to grieve a lot because at times it's like, I get friends for certain cycles and we so close, and then the cycle ends and I gotta let go, or something happens and you gotta let go. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is I'm human. I'm human. you know I go through emotions and I go through experience, and that's what helps me help you. Because I got to go through it, because I teach from my entirety. I teach from me first. So every day I don't just wake up and I want to dance. Every day I don't wake up and I want to smile. You know, it's okay for you to give your time to cry, or thank you, Spirit. It's okay to give yourself time to cry. Ring the alarm, because crying is cleansing your soul. Although I be silent on Facebook, there's other places where I'm not silent, but at the end of the day, I have befriended or being befriended by people, and I do love you guys. But there's some guys, gals, and guys, y'all don't have my best interests, and I have y'all best interests, and as a human, sometimes that bothers me. I'm not gonna lie, it bothers me. I have your back, but you really don't have my back. That bothers me. But what I'm trying not to do is be bothered, because it bothers me. Because at the end of the day, somebody needs me to not block my throat chakra, and somebody else need me to be bold and be daring and be the change that they need to see. Or I need to run my mouth and say something that helps them on their journey instead of me being in my feelings. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I don't want to do that, and I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to accept that, because that's be less of me, So, yeah, beloved. I really like surprises. I really like impromptu things, And I really like that I'm not on here all the time. I really, really enjoy that now, because I was really overextending myself and it wasn't fair. It wasn't balanced. So whatever I received on my end, that was my fault. But, you fool me once, you fool me twice, you fool me 3 times and more, that's shame on me. All right? The alarm, Spirit. That's some truth for everybody. All right? So, yeah. I've been on here for a long time. Yep. That Libra moon, you know, I gotta be fair, but at the same time with the Libra moon, I can be indecisive, very, very indecisive. And I can like really look out myself, outside of myself for validation from people when I really need to seek that, you know, within myself. You know, I love friendships, I love relationship, I love and things like that. So it's very, very challenging, you know, at times to like, you know, really sit with my inner being because I like to be comfortable. You know, I like to do things together, you know, but sometimes the best things happen when you're not together outside of yourself, but you're together within yourself. So I take enough time to be by myself if I have to, and I'm okay with that, you know. I'm not the only one online that can give people words and things like that. But I do know how I word my stuff and how I do my thing. Ain't nobody out there doing it like me. Period. You feel me? Period. The only twin I have is my reflection when I look in the mirror. You feel me? And I'm very, very honest and I overextend no matter what because the way I was raised by my mother, Marie Moya, you know, you give more. You feel me? If we gonna feed you, we gonna give you a full plate and then some. Make your belly full and you'll have leftovers. We don't give you scraps. You know, we don't do that. You know, we will sleep in the living room on the couch or the floor. And you need shelter, you sleep comfortably. That's how I was raised. So that's how I carry myself, even though sometimes I gotta tap some people's ass because I gotta protect myself. I gotta be my own advocate. I gotta, use my own logic, my own discernment. I've been working on, spending money on myself because I had a problem spending money on myself, but it was okay with me spending money on other people. I had to take some time to, speak life unto me because I had a problem with doing that, but I would speak life unto other people. There was a lot of things that was fucking wrong with me that I really had to get offline and just do me, you know. But I was aware of what was happening when I was offline, you know. Um, what's so beautiful about spirit is when you are who you are and people have, negativity that they want to send towards you, before they can even take that action, everything happens in spirit first. I see it and I see you and I know who you are. I know whom you are, you know. Plenty of times, I get blocked and it wasn't Facebook blocking me. It was so-called sisters blocking me. You know, it was so-called sisters blocking me. Sometimes my skin look a certain way. It wasn't, the immediate people around me doing it. It was so-called sisters online doing it. But, I'm so loving. I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do. Because everything gonna bounce back like a boomerang. Because I don't have to do anything. My energy will speak for itself. But, I can block people. I can go in your inbox and confront you if I want to. I can, sometime I do. But I'm not going to waste my energy this year doing that. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to love my family. I'm going to continue to take care of my womb. I'm going to continue to take care of myself. I'm not no pussy ass bitch, you feel me? I'm more than a high priestess. I'm more than anything because there's no labels to who I am. I expand, I evolve, I learn more, I grow. You feel me? So I'm just doing what's best for me, and I just commend everybody else to do what's best for them. And then some. All right? So, that part. That part. So, what I want to do is anybody that sent me $1 and I didn't say your name, please inbox me so that I can give you something privately, because I know I touched your energy, but I want to make sure that everything is fair because, there's a lot of people that Cash App, but your name on Cash App is not the same name on Facebook. So help me help you. I'm off today The sun's not up yet, but I'm off today. So if you sent me $1 or 2 or 3 or 10 or whatever it is and I did not call your name, I want you to inbox me so that I can give you your private stuff. Although I know that I touched your energy by running my mouth. But with my moon in Libra, I just got to be fair. I got to be fair. I have to be fair. That's just me, you know. That's just me. So let me see. Let me see if I could just like get off here right quick and just check Cash App and do somebody else that gave me money. Hold on, beloved. Okay, so I'm gonna do Tamia. Tamia. The crystal deck wanna talk to you, Tamia. So you're probably like into crystals and stuff, Tamia. Thank you for blessing my Cash App. So let's pull some crystal messages for you, Tamia. But I still want y'all to get in my inbox so that I can tell you, like, hey, because I'm going to watch all of these. Ring the alarm. I'm going to watch all of these lives again. And I'm going to tag y'all in the areas where I know I'm talking about y'all blissful asses. So, Tamia, this is for you. And then I believe I did read a Daniela. I don't know if she came back and gave me some money for her reading. But there's another Daniela. Tamia, you be up late. So, Libyan Gold. Manifestation. I manifest positive outcomes. So, Tamia, what's going on for you? Here's the crystal. I'm going to spell it verbatim for you. It's Libyn space GOLD space TEKTITE. Manifestation. I manifest positive outcomes. And it looks like this more or less. That look like the solar plexus area, you know. So I believe that you're an entrepreneur. But to me, I feel like you have a lot of self-doubt because I feel like there was a soulmate in your life that kind of, sort of, yes, he did make you feel like you wasn't nothing. And you kind of like repeat those things over and over and over again. So crystals are tools. We don't need them to heal, but we can use them as tools. Just like I don't need these cards to read people, but I can use them as, you know, tools, you know, to help me keep, you know, most of my energy, and I just use the tool. So, beloved, crystals are tools, but you don't need them. But in this case, you know, because I feel like you love crystals, this crystal, LIBYANGOLDTEKTITE. Tikite, you know, Libyan Gold, that word, manifestation. So it's like, I feel like you feel stuck, but you're not stuck. You feel me? That's just you doing that because of the negativity somebody else said, and that energy was coming from a place of incompleteness. They were not whole. They were very, very bitter. They were jealous of your light, even though you may have shared your bed with them. They just wasn't equally yoked to you, you know, and you were overextending yourself. So to heal that, to help yourself with that energy, because I see the sun now, and the sun is masculine, you know, help your masculine save you. You know, get out of the emotions and start to use more logic and discernment. You know, like I said earlier, it's okay to be alone. You know, just wait for that reflection to come face you, because any man is a compliment unto you. I do feel like you're a feminine, and I feel like you love crystals, and all that's okay, you feel me? But there's a masculine in you that can fight for you and protect you and things like that. But you have to listen to him, and by listening to him, your feminine can continue to create more blissfulness, you know, not only for you but for other people. Because I feel like You probably have a healing practice or healing spiritual practice, or there's something about crystals. Okay, so I manifest positive outcomes. 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 All right, beloved. So we're gonna do self-love. And then I'm gonna give Danielle a few more cards, but for some reason I feel like it's the same energy that I started the live with, that I read her. I just feel like she came into my Cash App and blessed me. I thank you. But anybody else that sent me some dollars and I didn't read you, just get in my inbox. Because Youngin been on here since 11 something and it's about almost 2:30. My human body wants to go to bed. I guess they're like, now it's like she should have more self-love. Yeah, you should have more self-love, but you have a lot of self-doubt. That's not okay to have self-doubt. It's because somebody that you love broke your heart. What a crystal deck at, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, Danielle. Yeah, I think I read you already. So, Camilla, I believe that's what your name is. Tiger's Eye also. That helps you, give you courage. And like Sekhmet, she's sexy and all that. She fierce, she feline and all that. But she has an emotional side too. And I was talking about the sun earlier. The sun god is her father, So I am courageous and this energy supports me throughout my life, alright? People look at you and you look at yourself like you're very nice, you're very shy and things like that. But baby, Sekhmet resides in you. So you better call on Sekhmet to take care of these people. I express gratitude to the universe, often knowing that my thoughts are heard and appreciated. I am grateful for all the wonderful things in my world. Ooh, that's beautiful. Miss Cleo want to add to that. Miss Cleo's so nosy. She's so nosy. Okay, so it is about a brother. But you have to become that brother within yourself and just like not focus on these energies. You feel me? Yeah, they can be a soulmate, but the Ten of Staff, you really need to take your spiritual journey more serious, away from other people, so that you got this by yourself. So more gratitude, brings you more wonderful things into your world, especially when you visualize about it first and you take the initiative, because, staffs are like wands. That's taking action. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of energy. Aries, starting it. You feel me? Leo thinking big about it, and Sagittarius expanding it with so much love. I express gratitude to the universe, often knowing that my thoughts are heard and appreciated. Ten of Staffs, beloved. That ain't nothing but like victory. Alright, beloved? Miss Cleo say, just, read it verbatim for her so that I can go to sleep. So pull forth all that resonates. I'm going to sleep so peacefully. I really had a good time coming on the live. Okay, so a card of struggle that would be followed by success and triumph. So right now you're feeling, to me, the hardship. Keep going. Persevere. Keep going. Because what follows that is success, okay? Depending on its surrounding cards, it can be a card of trickery. But it's not trickery, because gratitude is not trickery. Gratitude is like ultimate, bliss. And the universe loves gratitude. So it surrounds a card of gratitude. So this is a positive card and it's upright. All right, beloved, you will succeed after all the struggle, after all the emotional struggle, and after all the fighting and things like that, because wands are like, fighting energy. Aries, come on. Leo, Sagittarius, you feel me? When they not vibrating right, beloved, oh, it's some pressure. All right, beloved. So you must continue. All right. Don't be too involved in your emotions. Don't be focus on the drama. Don't focus on the difficulties. Don't focus on any deception for the past. Rather, use that as fuel to continue to propel you forward. All right, beloved. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to sleep, because if I continue, that's not fair to myself. It's time for me to go to bed. I'm very, very happy and grateful we had 2 potent lives. I'm very, very happy and grateful that I listened when Spirit say jump, because this did serve me. It's not about, oh, I'm here to do readings and things like that. Readings help me help myself, and it helps me help you, So I got to listen to my body. And I commend you to do that for yourself as well. When you feel tired, your body telling you something, you hear it in your voice. I see it in my reflection. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to rejuvenate. And when the great rise come, when the grand rise come, 'tis a new beginning. And I follow the bliss for me. And if the bliss directs me back to Facebook, I'll come back to Facebook. But if it doesn't direct me back to Facebook, I'm going to do what I have to do for myself. What I want to leave you with is, clean up your friends list online, clean up the friends offline, clean your car, clean your home, clean the cabinets, arrange your closet. Just get ready for the new beginning, because as of now, I'm not trying to take away from anybody. The new year hasn't happened yet, all right? It hasn't happened yet, so you still have time to get ready, to be ready for the new beginning. All right, beloved? I want you to pray over your water, whether it's bottled water or not, because water has memory. Tell the water, hey, thank you. I'm so happy and grateful for you. When I drink you, replenish me, cleanse me, free me of anything negative that I don't need in my body in its entirety, and just understand that prayer and meditation, however you meditate, it doesn't matter if you sit in silence, it doesn't matter if you dance, to get that. Do what's best for you, but just know and be aware that prayer and meditation goes hand in hand, everything has balance, so become wholesome within yourself so that your situation outside of you become wholesome, and listen to your body. And, whatever you're feeling in your body, there's a lot of potent information online. And don't block your throat chakra. Go in people inboxes and seek knowledge if you already see that they've been there, done that for themselves. Ask them for help. Don't, oh, I gotta do it all by myself. These energies in these times are literally here to tell you, like, hey, it didn't work this way. Let me find a new approach. You know, you know, that friend is not giving me what I need. Let me befriend somebody else so that they can help me get what I need, so that we help each other. Don't be scared to ask. You don't get nothing when you close your mouth. You don't get anything when you close off your energy. You don't get anything because the past person hurt you so much. You so hurt, you focus on the hurt, that you shut yourself up from getting the love that is right here in front of you. Don't hurt yourself like that. Don't block yourself like that. Don't do you like that. Then you don't have to complain about people outside of you doing you wrong, when in fact you're the one that's doing you wrong. Be honest with yourself. Be truthful with yourself. You feel me? Don't let people take advantage of you, and don't you dare try to take advantage of people. All right, beloved? So, I'm J Moya, and this is Moon Kiss Exchange. And, you send me $1 or whatever you did, and I didn't call your name, just come in my inbox, and I will do what I have to do to gift you what you deserve, and then some when the sun awakens. But as for now, I'm going to rest pretty. Like my, ma tell me, go rest pretty. It's time for bed. So I'm gonna go shake some water up in my mouth and things like that. And, Palo Santos this energy and things like that, and just shut down and, gratitude. I thank you, Holy Spirit, for using me as a vessel, to get the message out to people, you feel me? Because through the internet, through Ogu, I can communicate and contact so much people right here where I am, sitting pretty on this chair, on a pillow on purpose, just to give my back, some kind of, angle, because I'm still working on my body. I'm still working on my body, so Spirit said jump. I say, how you want me to jump, Spirit, and I do it. Peace, divine masculine. Peace, divine feminine. And we love all karmics, because before we can call ourselves divine, we had to get through that cocoon phase to become a butterfly from the karmic space. Give gratitude and give thanks to the people that broke your heart. They helped you build emotional character. They help you evolve. They help you learn. So use what you learn, not as a test, but as a testimony to be of service to other people. You feel me? Use what you got. You don't need nothing. You don't need to go out your way to buy things, to make an illusion or things like that. You don't need nothing. Use what you got and then some. You feel me? If all you have, you feel me, is a crack phone, make the crack phone jump. If all you have is Wi-Fi only when you're connected at work or at, public places, make it jump. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do and don't care about nobody. Remember, church say come as you are. You are the church. You feel me? Your lower self and your higher self two come together as one. That's the three and the one. You the church. You the church. So commune with you, pray with you, meditate with you, guide you, protect you, love you, save you. Save you. 15%, that's 6. That's harmonious change. You feel me? Spirit will help you find those that resonate with you, because they will come to you without you ever having to put energy out for you to manifest nobody to come towards you, manifest no materialistic thing to come towards you. Take care of your energy, take care of yourself, and then some. And so mote it be. And we say, ayi bobo, ayi bobo, ayi bobo. Say bilolo. We spiraling up. We spiraling up. We ain't scared of nothing, because we're not scared of death. We're not scared of inevitable change. We're not scared of the I am that we are. Two powerful words. You look yourself in the mirror and you be blissful as fuck, and you say and you affirm, okay? You are all colors of the spectrum. Everybody have a feminine and a masculine in them. Which one needs more work? Which one have you not taken the time to help? Use them so that they can help you, so that you become wholesome, so that you don't need a reading to tell you if you need to be talking to say brother or say sister, because you have discernment, you have knowledge. You don't need nobody online pulling cards for you. You pull that card mentally for yourself and listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. I may be young, but baby, I channel the old. You feel me? And the old come with wisdom and things like that. You feel me? Thank you for blessing me with more knowledge. Thank you for blessing me with love. Thank you for exchanging with me. Thank you for loving me. You feel me? For who I am, as I continue to love myself as I am. All right, beloved? So peace, peace, love, love, light. And for those that I have to share some darkness with, it's balance. It's balance. You feel me? Love can be tough. Love can be, whatever we need it to be. But at the end of the day, love is love in its entirety. So love you. Love the good in you. Love the bad in you. Love all of you, and look for the love and light in other people's. That's what one of my cards say. Look for the love and light in other people. Everybody not, gonna hurt you like the past people hurt you. You get to pick and choose whether you learn the lesson a lot, because spirit will send those energies and different people to see if you learn the lesson. New people, new environment, same bullshit. Did you learn? Put the work in. All right, beloved? I'm going to bed. Mwah.